This are we about to relearn?
Hello guys, Mitch Mercer here.
Hey, my name is Nathan Lucas.
I'm Martha.
My name is Salvatore Castellano.
Hi, my name is Jessica Green.
Daniel Paulsonelli from Wealth Warriors. I'd like to give a shout out to the mentor and the coaches, specifically Daniel Cho and Nathan Bokers.
And I want to give a big shout out to Elite Income Empire, Daniel and Nate, and all the coaches.
And I wanted to create a really quick video for Nathan and Daniel with the Wealth Warriors.
And I want to give a huge shout out to Daniel Cho and Nathan Bokers, the Wealth Warriors.
Huge shout out going to the Wealth Warriors and the Elite Income Empire, and more specifically, Daniel and Nathan. Back in 2021, I started my online business with affiliate marketing. I took some training and I hit the ground running.
5 to 6 years ago, I tried my best to try and make money online, but I kept on failing.
I started in 2020 during the pandemic, and not knowing where to start as an affiliate marketer, I was lost.
I've been struggling and trying to make money online for months now and could not succeed with all these other programs.
It was less than 2 years ago, I was at a point in my online journey where I was just completely lost, completely unfocused. I was so disenchanted with the entire process. I was literally ready to just walk away from the online business world.
And before joining the Wealth Warriors Elite Inner Circle, I was confused and frustrated.
On year number 6, I met Daniel and Nate, the Wealth Warriors, and I started working and learning from them. In the first 11 days, I made my first $1,000. 14 days, I made $2,000. By day 30, $3,500. Day 31, $4,100.
I joined the Wealth Warriors program 22 days ago, and I've now made $10,000.
In less than 30 days, just this month, we cleared over $20,000 in our business.
I got my first $10,000 worth in 86 days with one program, and then I doubled down and got another $10,000 worth in 38 days with the Wealth Warriors. Shortly after, I reached $25,000.
To announce that I was able to make $20,000 in 1 week.
I saw the success that people made and the value given inside Wealth Warriors. When I joined, this transformed my life completely.
But I'll tell you right now, I've never seen anything like their program, Wealth Warriors.
I've never seen anything like the level of support and community they provide.
The Wealth Warriors provided me with the coaching, the training, the strategies that helped me propel forward.
Daniel and Nate will guide you towards success and unlock your full potential.
You guys are incredible. Your coaching is incredible, and I cannot recommend these two enough.
The support, the community, everything is just the best of the best.
And I just wanted to say a huge thank you to Nathan and Daniel.
I'm grateful for the Wealth Warriors coaching program.
Thank you very much, guys. I really appreciate it. Thank you.
Boom. Oh shit, I was gonna break this after.
I don't know how to control it. Good morning, everyone. Let's go.
Good morning, everybody. Welcome to Rise with the Wealth Warriors. It is Thursday, April 18th. Damn, it's getting close. It's my birthday in 8 days. But anyways, guys, welcome to Rise with Wealth Warriors. We have a special show on with you guys. Chris is going to give you some big-ass knowledge bombs today, give you some major value today as well. Stick around, make sure you're asking your questions, drop your questions in the comment section. So you guys know the drill. I usually lots of you doing it already. Hashtag replay if you're watching the replay, hashtag live if you're watching this live right now, and let us know where y'all are coming from. Okay, I'm up in northern Alberta, Canada. Daniel's in Tucson, Arizona. Chris, where are you at? And introduce yourself.
Oh, Mike.
There you go.
No.
Oh,
go ahead.
Stop. Time. One at a time. Coming to you guys live from St. Louis, Missouri, in the USA. St. Louis, Missouri.
Hello, Salvatore. What's going on, everybody? What's going on? And cheers. Good morning. Coffee cheers. Morning, Alex. What's going on? Morning, Facebook user Salvatore and Alexa, fantastic. Facebook user. What's going on, everybody? It is a freaking great week here. We are heading into springtime, even though we just got snow yesterday. But
keep it.
It's going to be a good show today, guys. Chris is going to give you some knowledge, give you some value, along with some inspiration today, guys. Chris is going to give you some knowledge of his background, where he's from, and everything like that. So if you guys are excited about this, give us a 1 down below in the comments section. Get us started. Give us a 1 in the section. Chris, for those who don't know who you are, because I know a lot of them do, but for those who don't know who Chris McManey is, who are you? Where did you come from? How long have you been online? And where are you? What are you here for?
All right. So for those of you that don't, a lot of you guys do know me. I see a lot of familiar faces here. I am Chris McManamy. I am a
41 now, 41-year-old dad from St. Louis. I have a 20-year IT background. So I was in the IT consulting space, so a lot of sales and marketing and service for 20 years. And then within the last 3 years, I dove into the digital marketing space online, because I knew in my mind this is really where I needed to be, and not confined in cubicles for the rest of my life. And being in my 40s, the clock was being approaching 40 at the time, the clock was ticking. And so I decided, you know what, I am going to dive into this. And Nate and I actually started around the same time, which is crazy because our paths kind of went like this, and then we converged like here to this point, which is just wild to think about. And I was thinking about another date too, because as I was going through this, as I started this in 2023, a lot of us having no clue what we were doing, making mistakes along the way. We made our fair share of mistakes and things that we learned.
We still do.
Yeah, still do. Yeah, I still screw things up from time to time. But we're in a fortunate age right now to where we've learned from all of that, because we didn't have all of this whenever we started. A lot of this did not even exist, and it was almost a year ago. A year ago next month, whenever I basically beat the corporate world to the punch, because I was at a point to where they were going to let me go. And proving that you are not irreplaceable. If you think in your mind you're irreplaceable, you're sort of mistaken, because I was on the verge of being dropped like that. So I beat them to the punch. I said, I'm out. I'm out. I'm doing this full time. I'm all in on this. And I've been all in ever since. And that was a year ago. And it's just flown by. Because like you said, today's April 18th. It was May 23rd, 24th last year, whenever I walked away, I said, goodbye. No more 9 to 5. It's like, I'm done. It's like, I've had it. I'm done. This is where I need to be. This is where I love to be. Being here, being at home. And not only that, it's like being able to also take advantage of opportunities, getting more time with my daughter. Because my daughter's 14. She's going to be 15 on Sunday. And knowing that she is at that point to where she is spreading her wings, she's being a social butterfly. I take advantage of all the time that I can get. So if I get a call from her school, or she says, hey, I need you to come pick me up. Okay, done. I don't have to worry about leaving a job. It's like, I can just all right, I'm at my home office here. I can just get up, go. No question. It's like, I don't have to answer to anybody, just myself. And so that's where we are today. And today I want to bring a little bit of old school and new school into the mix. So things that I've learned in my 20-ish years of working with other businesses. And then of course, working with, consumers, customers, things like that. We're going to bring some knowledge here and how we can actually dominate, not just make a buck here and there, but how everybody here can dominate the online space in 2024 and beyond with a very, very simple, I would say simple, I don't want to say easy, but a simple concept, right? A simple concept. It's the concept that we have all been learning since around 2020. Digital e-learning, digital education.
Powerful. Okay, so yeah, I see that a lot of people tuning in right now. Okay, so Chris, we invited Chris to come on here to basically show you his journey. I mean, he's gonna pop out the training. Okay, so if you are excited, give us number 2 down below. And also today, I just want to give this out there only on this show. Okay. At the end of the training, Chris has a very special offer for limited number of people. Okay, so if you want to leverage this crazy offer after the training, today is the only one time offer. Okay, one chance. But enjoy the training first, regardless what you are selling. Chris is gonna show you his framework, exactly how to get results like from as a beginner. Okay.
Hey, you notice I changed the color on this and stuff?
I saw
it.
Yeah,
I see that.
Yeah, I saw it. I like it.
It sucks because StreamYard's like getting all this new stuff added to StreamYard right now, and I won't be able to use it next week.
Hey, we're giving you this new stuff, and yeah, we're taking everything away. Bye.
Well, that's the thing. Like, I was looking, and there's a bunch of new stuff in the branded section and stuff like that with this. Wow. Like, You can even add overlay onto this now and everything. Like,
that's really cool.
Man.
Yeah, it's powerful, man. Software, like the way these software companies are allowing people to just interact and create these personalized experiences, second to none.
Oh yeah,
second to none.
All right, let's go.
All right, you ready? All right, here we go. Let me see if I can. Let me see how I do this properly here. I'm gonna present. Let's see. Share screen. I want to share a window. Let me see. I'm going to share.
Whew.
All right, let's see if I can. All right, let's see if this. See if you guys can see. If you guys can see my screen. All right, there we go.
Yes.
Perfect.
Yes.
Boom. Got it. All right.
Enlarge
Awesome.
it a little bit so the audience can see it.
Do what now?
Yeah, I say you control plus if you are using Windows.
Okay. Zoom it in.
Zoom in. Yeah, zoom in. Yes. Yes.
All right. How's that? Can you guys see that? Okay.
Yep.
All right. Cool. Awesome. So right here, we're going to get right into it. Okay. I'm going to share with you guys how to navigate and dominate the digital world and how to dominate the digital e-learning space in 2024. Now, I want to lead with this disclaimer because I think this is very important. All right, because we've seen a lot of people get into hot water with this, but this disclaimer is very important. Individual results are always tied to individual efforts, and all results will vary. Not just may, they will vary. Just like whenever you get a car and you get that, you hear them say mileage may vary. Same concept here, and your mileage may vary, and your results will vary. So I just wanted to lead with that first and foremost. And of course, very important, stick with this, guy. Just as Daniel says, stick with this entire training and watch all the way to the end. That way you can take a look and see, what I have to show you guys at the very end. So I want to get started here. Who is this for? Who exactly is this for, right? Obviously you're here, but I want to get very specific. If you are into building an awesome brand and killing it on social media, if that is for you, if you are that person, this is the training for you. If you are the individual that wants to boost your online sales of maybe your current offers, right? Maybe you have a current offer, you want to boost that up. This is for you. If you are into the concept of creating, selling your own digital products or even courses as a complete beginner, you do not need to have some fancy business degree or have tons and tons of experience. I have experience, so I can do that. But if you are coming in as a complete beginner or not really sure where to go, this is for you. And of course, if you want to make that extra income online, and here's a kicker right here. This is something that I fought against for so long, but it works. How to make that money using the internet with or without showing your face. Faceless is crazy right now. So you can do this either face forward where you're on the camera or being behind the camera, depending on what your situation is. I'm not going to get into a whole faceless marketing training right here, but there are, there's circumstances behind that. And that's fine. That's fine. That's not an issue. And then the other thing is that, I went too far. You are the type of person that needs guidance and hands-on support from the elite pros who have been there and done that and have the experience and know-how and that knowledge to navigate these crazy waters to save you the hassles of doing the exact same thing. And that's what I'm about, is saving you hassles, because trying to do this on your own is a hassle. Been there, done that. No thanks. I do not want that. Dude, $1 million question. Okay. There is an 800-pound gorilla in the room. There is that massive elephant in the room. Do I have, and I'm going to get into that business model, right? Do you have to resell this or any other course? And the answer is a resounding no, absolutely not. The resale model is a bonus on top of all the value included in this or any course and community. It is a completely optional feature. I'm gonna call it feature because that's what it is. It's a feature. It's like a bonus feature. Okay. So with that being said, I'm gonna get into the why. Okay. Why does this matter? Why does any of this matter? Why is the digital course business model booming in 2024? And there's an article from Forbes. I actually kind of split it up, but if we look back at the last 4 years, okay, even 4 years ago, if we look back at 4 years ago, the world shut down, right? Everything, like, it was, you go outside and it was just a ghost town. A lot of us may have even been trapped in our homes, right? We've been there, or people were furloughed. People got laid off completely from their jobs. Maybe your salary got cut because business and production was way down, depending on your industry. because that was something that I had experienced early on. They literally just cut my salary, just cut it. Boom. They literally just undercut me big time. And it was hard. It was very, very hard. But people needed somewhere to turn to. People needed a place, needed a direction, right? Whenever they weren't making money to take care of their families, people shifted online. And we have seen a crazy boom in the global e-learning market. And it is not slowing down by any means. And it is exponentially growing. And if we saw from the last 4 years, like the next 4 years, and then the 4 years after that, and the 4 years after that, the projections are just going to keep going this way. They're just going to keep going up and up and up. And it experienced record growth in 2020, and it expected to reach, I think it's going to exceed this. I seriously think we are going to exceed, I think it's going to be closer to $500 billion, not million, billion, with a B by 2028. I think it is going to go way higher than what Forbes is predicting right here. We are seeing just the absolute crazy rise and success, and the way people's lives are changing right in front of our faces, myself included, Daniel, Nate, everybody here in the comments. We are seeing these life-changing outcomes, and it's not met. You're going to have challenges, right? This is not something, it is not for everybody. It is not going to be easy. It is going to get hard, right? But if you are in the beginning stages, what are some of the challenges? All right, what are some of the challenges? I'm going to outline these challenges because I've been through these. Okay, some of us have been through these. Others maybe we're on the fence, or you haven't experienced this yet. But I want to bring this to the forefront. Okay, what are some of the challenges and things that make this a little more complicated than it needs to be? And of course, how you can get a piece of that pie facing these challenges, right? So I guess the first thing is, if you're wanting to create your own digital product, right? I'm not saying you can't, but there's two things you need to keep in mind, okay? Is a passion. And passion, I see this all the time. People say you need to have a passion for what you're creating, but that is not enough. Okay, yes, having a passion for what you're creating is important, okay? Having a passion drives you. You know, it keeps you moving forward. It keeps you from burning out, right? Having that energy, having that passion. And not just having a passion for it, but also knowing that there is a market for it. I think that's the thing that most people miss out on, is that there has to be a market. Because I actually heard a story. Russell Brunson told this. I was listening to one of his podcasts because I'm a heavy consumer of the Russell Brunson podcast, and he was talking to a dad, much like me, who wanted to create a course. I think it was course or coach. I think it was a course to help out, to give knowledge on how to be a better Boy Scout leader, like a scout leader, right? It's very, very passionate. Somebody's very passionate about, being a scout leader. He was with his kids in the Boy Scouts, but then he realized, and he had to realize that there was no market for that. And why is that? Because scout leaders and scout parents are pretty much on a voluntary basis. That's why there was no market for it, because there really wasn't a business model for that. Yes, there was the passion, but there was no business for it. And so something like that, you have to take into consideration. Okay, you have to take that. You have to make sure there's a market for it, and you have a passion, not just one or the other. And then, of course, the other element of that is, once you've identified that you have the passion and you have the market research, and that just takes a little bit of time to figure that out, is create your digital asset. And in this case, we're talking about courses. Create your course, take your knowledge and put it in digital form and all of your expertise. But then another hurdle, right? How do you do that? Anybody can say that, go write a course. Okay. You may have to hire somebody. You may have to hire a recommended, experienced coach, or hire a service outsource it to help you create that course, because you don't know like technical nuts and bolts. There's a lot of people here that don't have the technical chops, and that's okay. And you would have to hire somebody to help you create that and lay it out and design it. And that comes with experience. People that have made those mistakes, they've created those digital courses. They've done it and can turn around and help you create yours. So that is a consideration. And then, of course, marketing it, because you can't just create it and then expect people to just flock to you, right? This isn't Field of Dreams. You can't build it and then they'll just automatically come. You have to go out and market your digital course and make your business legal, go through all that. And I am not offering legal advice, but I'm just telling you guys, there are rules, there are regulations, and you need to cover your own rear end. Consult a professional when it comes to that side of it, okay? But you have to make that legal. There's a lot to it, and it is not for the faint of heart. But this is the challenge that a lot of beginners face. Okay, this is a huge challenge. But as we move forward, does that make sense, guys? Does all that make sense? If you understand that these are the challenges that you may face as a complete beginner, if you say, all right, I want to create my own thing, I want to create my own product, I want to create my own course. These are the challenges you have. You can't just say, okay, I'm going to put something together and then just put it out there. There is a lot to it. Okay, and these are all things that you need to take into consideration. And so, how do we get over that?
Give us number 3, okay? If you are following us so far, give us number 3. I want to make sure everybody is following this concept, okay?
Okay, makes sense. Because I know what it's like. Okay, I found it. I got this illustration. Okay, I got this illustration here to cover how you feel facing these challenges, but where we want to go. Where we want to go. We don't want to be this. I've been there. I've been on this side of it. Okay, this is no fun. Okay, the goal is to be on this side, and I lost my marker. I got my marker here. Okay, the goal is to be on this side. All right, we want to be on that side of the fence. All right, and that's overcoming those challenges. All right, that's how we overcome. How do we overcome that and go from this side to this side? I'm going to show you. You guys want to know how to do it? Got some 3s in the comments. That is fantastic. And how I am able to add a continuous, I like to say $400 because it's a nice round number. It's easier to compute mathematically. How I'm able to add that income stream without all of the above hassles. Okay, I'm able to smash all of those challenges. I don't have to create a course from scratch. I don't have to worry about whether it's sellable because I already know there's a hot market for it. But can it make money? And of course, transfer my social media accounts, whether you're faceless or showing your face. How to turn your social media accounts into an attention-grabbing, lead-generating machine. Okay, and that's the thing. You can do it without showing your face. You guys want to know? Drop a number 4. Drop a 4 in the comments.
Number 4, absolutely. I want to go straight to the money.
And go straight to business, right? We're not beating around. We're not beating around the bush here, okay? There was the challenge. Now we got the solution. All right. Drop a 4 in the comments if you guys want to know how this is possible. And just so you guys know that I'm not just talking out of thin air. You guys can see it right here. All right. This says 387. I like to say 400 because it's an easier number to compute mathematically. And so I think right here showing something like this, it's a little bit easier to digest for some people. Because a lot of people see that they go and see like all of these creators, making 6, 7, 8 figures or whatever, and then they're total beginners. They're like, "Well, I can't do that." They already defeated themselves in their own mind. They've already beat themselves before they even started. Okay, does that make sense? And so, showing you guys that you can have things like this coming into your accounts, right? I'm going to show you how to do this. Okay, and of course, it's not just limited to just money. Okay. Money comes and goes. It does. It comes and goes. But and of course, right here is being able to leverage knowledge and leverage resources to turn your accounts into this. This right here was from a single post. This generated hundreds of conversations, hundreds of leads, hundreds of new eyes, hundreds of existing eyes, and of course, that's just one facet of it, right? This was a single post that got attention, right? And I did it in the right way. And then, of course, right here is my account where I am creating somewhat faceless content, okay? This is barely showing my face. I have my logo here, but I am getting more eyeballs. And this, I've added more to this, okay? I've added more to this. But just, could you imagine, even if you had 1,000 people, if you had 300 people, 100 new eyeballs even. Yeah, I'm showing you guys 2,000, 3,000, 4,000, 5,000. But even because I think a lot of people say, oh, I only have 100 people. I want you guys to think about this. If you were in a room talking about this and you had 100 people watching you, how powerful is that? Okay, as a complete beginner, you may get 100 eyeballs on you. That is huge. Okay, that's 100 eyeballs that you did not have before when you were at 0. Okay. So I just wanted to show you guys this, like results are not, any kind of results are not limited to just money. Okay. Money It solves a lot of problems. I'm not gonna dismiss that. Money does solve a lot of problems, honestly. But there is a transformation that you will go under as you start learning these skills. And so here's the solution to that. Okay, here is the solution. Okay, there's three things you guys can do to do this. Okay, now you can take this information and go off and apply it and take what I'm giving you and run with it. Okay, that I'm not handcuffing you to this, but 3 things you can do. All right, learn from the best that have been there and done that. Okay, learn from the best. All right, that takes care of finding people, or you starting as a beginner, like stumbling on your own. That takes care of that. You learn from the best. All right. Then having a solution that is completely done for you. Because how many people here are frustrated with tech? How many people hate tech? All right. If tech like frustrates you, because I know some people, they just look at like technology and building, certain things. They just look at it just like it's over their head, their eyes glaze over. And
I hate tech.
Yeah, Nate hates tech.
I hate tech.
Nate hates
Everybody
tech.
knows I hate technology. If I didn't have to use it to do online, I wouldn't be using it at all. I hate tech.
Right, and I have a,
I make it work. Right.
Exactly.
Anybody can learn.
There are ways that you can get around that, to where having that tech done for you to soften the blow. Right. Me, after 20 years of tech and 20 plus years, I have a love-hate relationship with it, as in I love to hate it. I love to hate it sometimes, but having a solution that is that is done for you. Okay, there's do it yourself or done for you, having it already established. And then of course the big thing is that having a solution that is already proven to sell like hotcakes. That is in huge demand and there is a hot market. Okay. Now, with that being said, I am going to get to that 800-pound gorilla that's sitting in the corner right there. Okay. It is master resale rights, or as Nate likes to call it, MRR. Master resale rights. If you guys don't know, like there's MRR, which I don't want to get that confused for monthly recurring revenue, depending on what business you're in. This, we're talking about master resale rights. And a lot of people, you see us throwing around, you hear us talking about it, Nate Daniel talking about it, everybody's talking about it. But what is it? MRR in this context stands for master resale rights, and it is a legal clause and a user rights license attached to usually a digital asset in this, and of course, which allows you it gives you the right to take that existing content and resell it for 100% profits, 100% whatever you want to call it. You get 100% of that pie. And so, simply put, if you absolutely love the course and think it's valuable, you can also sell it to your audience for an additional stream of income. Are you required to? No, absolutely not. There is no hard rule that says you have to do this. And I mentioned that earlier. Like, you do not have to resell anything. Okay, this is an option. I mentioned that bonus earlier. This is the bonus right here. The entire business model, the contents of it, the creation is all done for you. Remember those hassles I talked about earlier of having to create it, having to come up with an idea, having to do all that marketing. It's like a lot of that, depending on the solution, is all done for you. That is all handled for you. Set up so really it falls on you, just like 1%. Okay, just a little bit. And even this stuff you can like outsource. Okay. I've had people end up paying me to do the tech for them. So there is enough for everybody. So I've had people literally come to me and say, "Hey, can you set this up for me? I don't get tech. Like it would take me weeks. If you can, it's like, all right, I will do this for you for this. But if you want to do this yourself, you can set up a storefront. Doesn't matter if it's, there's plenty. There's Stand Store. There's, Funnel Free. There's all different ways you can set up a storefront, list it, and then resell it automatically, following the rules and guidelines of the creators. And I cannot stress this enough. It is your responsibility. It is your ethical responsibility, and in some cases, legal responsibility, to follow the rules of the creators of whatever you're reselling, with detailed step-by-step instructions. Okay, a lot of times they will provide that. All right, you do not have to come up with that. I want to make that very clear. And a lot of the there's so many great programs out there that will take you through the process of setting this up if you decide to resell it. And then you could take the same concepts if you wanted to create your own product. Okay, it's a similar concept, but you didn't have to create anything from scratch. All right, I've created things from scratch. It is hard. It is a hard thing to do. It is much easier to find something that's proven and established and plug it in. All right, just turn it on, turn the machine on. And so anything that you earn is 100% yours. Okay, and you can do this on autopilot. So you can absolutely do this and just have it boom, 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 boom. Okay, does that make sense? If you guys were unclear about the master resale rights model, then drop a 5 in the comments. Drop a number 5 in the comments if that makes sense. Because I think there's a lot of confusion and people don't really understand the license and rights model of master resale rights. And so just imagine this scenario. Or I am just incompetent. That's okay. That's okay. That's okay. There are solutions to having that, having not being so tech savvy, and that's okay. Because I spent decades. Okay, there's a point in time, but it was a long time ago, where I didn't really know tech that well, and had to learn it. And this was like well before Facebook even existed. Okay, this is seriously how far back I go. I go back to well before like Instagram didn't exist. Facebook was just like getting into universities at that point. That's how far back I go when I started. Even before that, Facebook did not exist. Okay, and I think I'm showing my age there a little bit. But what if you guys can not only, I put it right here, you can get a piece of the pie right after this training. All right, if you guys want to get a piece of the pie, okay. But I'm all for getting the whole pie. I'm a glutton. I'm a glutton. I love pie. I love desserts. If they can get the whole cake, let's get the whole cake, right? But I want to show you guys a few individuals that were maybe not on the fence, but they went all in, right? They went like completely all in, and like Faye here, for example, hit 50K, and this is I don't know what this translates to in US dollars. I'm not a math wizard like that. You guys can do the math. 50,000 pounds in sales since December, and I know this number has gone up. And this is a little. I say this is probably a month or so old, but this number has gone up. And then it's not just the ladies either. Okay, so that's another misconception. All right, it's not just the moms, not just the ladies. Although I do have mad respect for the ladies doing this because they are absolutely crushing it. But guys, fellas, dads, you can get in on this too. Okay, you can get your pie. And the guys are doing it too. Here's Daniel here. Started selling it on 2/12 and just crossed the 1 month mark. Let's go. So that was almost 5 figures. Okay, that is just insane. And it's not just individual. It's not just like 1 or 2 people. Okay, because how many times have you been in a situation where it seems like it's just like 1 or 2 people getting all of it? It is not just that either. Okay, I want to show you guys here. Here's an individual inside the community who just had a post just explode, right? 18.2 thousand non-followers reached in 30 days, which is, I think that is incredible. Okay, absolutely incredible. Of course, here's another student. I can keep going results on and on, but I want to highlight some of these because there were some things that triggered me with these. Okay, there's context to these, and I want to point these out because I think this is absolutely amazing. Here's a individual, a first reel sitting at 9.3 million views and still getting engagement and notifications on it every day. It's not just the views, right? Because this is a lesson I learned. Views aren't cash. Okay, it's a start, but getting engagement and notifications every single day at 9.3 million views is insane. That is just wild to me to even comprehend that. And then of course, Adrian here, who has been on a writing journey, like creating content for a year, but based on doing what she's doing now, like taking this to, taking the digital course e-learning business model and plugging that in and turning it on, she was accepted into 2 freelance writing platforms and has a first official consult call with the client. But here's the kicker. Here's the one thing that really got my attention. Okay, that is all fantastic news. That is all from learning these skills. This right here, okay, this right here got my attention because a lot of people think that you're limited to just make money online, limited to wealth, limited to selling stuff, limited selling courses, limited to just that. And I'm going to tell you the answer is here is somebody that took this concept and started creating content for their gaming world. Gaming is huge. Okay, yeah, it's maybe a little bit of a younger audience, but it's still it's a very niche audience. But there is a lot there, and to be able to take that and create and use this knowledge to create content for the gaming world, which
that's actually what one of our students, Bryce, what's he doing right now? Bryce Tempany, he's actually doing Twitch with Fortnite and stuff, and he's doing gaming and stuff, and he gets paid for people just watching him. But because of his marketing background and stuff, he knows how to market his lives and stuff, so he gets more viewers, making more money, right? Because of his marketing background that he learned through the Wealth Warriors itself, right? But
exactly.
He made over $250,000 with us, and then went on. Now he's doing this whole on gaming marketing and stuff, right? He's an affiliate for multiple gaming companies as well, right? So
yeah, absolutely. And that's the two great examples. And Bryce is a perfect example because I worked with Bryce. I've known Bryce even before the Wealth Warriors, and so I worked with him and helped him get going. And he came from being an out of work, I guess, a broke chef was his thing. He was a chef, and now he dominated. He just went out and took this concept and turned it on its head. And now he is in the gaming space, like Nate just said, and it is very cool. I agree, it is an excellent idea right here. Another example here, another result. Laura here pivoted her focus and message, so she realized that maybe she wasn't aligned, but having this knowledge. Having the resources here, having guidance, made over $3,000 in a week, and knowing not just the money, but it is purpose. It is right here. This right here got my attention. I am now serving exactly where I should be. So it's not just making a quick buck, right? Anybody can go out and make a quick buck, right? But it's literally solving a problem and serving exactly who they need to serve, and that is so important. I cannot stress that enough, guys. It is knowing exactly where you should be. It is a lot of it's a feeling, right? It's like a gut feeling, and knowing, it's like if you're not feeling something, then it's not going to work, right? It's having that knowledge, having those resources, having that not to say formal education, but having that structured guidance to know that that's where it should be. And here's another fellas, I'm talking to you. All right, Rich here, day 3, I made a sale each day. So thankful for this. So thankful for the course, and just crushing it, right? And just like 3 days in, boom, boom, boom. Learn the skills. Scott's right. Learn the skills. Bingo. And of course, here is another person who had a reel go viral with over 2.2 million views. I was able to translate into some very powerful success. I went ahead and protected because I don't want to show people's faces if they don't want to be shown. And I'm respectful of that. I got to protect the integrity of individual sharing. And so that's why I said you can do this faceless or face forward. You have 2 ways to do it. And of course, here's somebody who had, we talk about transformation all the time. Okay. Anybody can give information. All right. Information is a dime a dozen. Information's everywhere. Right. And here's somebody that literally had that light bulb moment, right? They had that aha moment and just went straight to the point. They found their asset. They found their e-learning. They found their true north, and went from 0 sales in 9 weeks to getting the first sale in 24 hours of purchasing, and now made over $2,500 in 15 days. Okay. I know that would be life-changing for most people. 15, like just in 2 weeks to make $2,500. Okay. That could be, somebody's utility bill, rent, food on the table. I know people, because a lot of people talk about like 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 6 figures, all that, which is fantastic. But even something as simple as like making like the first one, okay, making a second one, making a third one, making a fourth one. But just those add up. All right. And that, do not discredit all of those. And that's why I showed you like the first screenshot earlier. I showed you guys that. And I just want you guys to know that don't discredit any of the, I don't call it small wins, but the starting wins. Okay, do not discredit the starting wins. And here you go. I mean, I could keep going on and on, but this one right here, this is like that's one more. Here is a mom who was in this community, made 4 sales in 2 weeks, which is amazing. But right here is what really got my attention, okay? I'm circling it and I'm going slow because I want you guys to digest this. Okay. This is not a stay-at-home mom. This is not just a career person. Okay. This is a full-time working mom that is able to do this. Scott says we all have to start somewhere. 1,000% right. A full-time working mom. All right. And then of course that right there was a kicker, because if people say I don't have time, here you go. Here's proof that you can do this, and you don't have to take a lot of time. It's not about having a lot of time, but it's about managing your time. And that's what this full-time working mom was able to do. Even though I'm not discrediting stay-at-home moms. Okay, I know stay-at-home mom it's a career in of itself. Okay, but right here is if people say I don't have time to do this, because I've had that before. I've had people tell me before, it's like, well, I don't have time to do this. Do I have to put in a lot of time? Here's a full-time working mom that makes the time. Okay, and of course, right here, learning the skills. This is another reason why learning the skills right here. I'm actually highlighting this as well. Learning to create my own brand on Instagram. So a lot of people will try to put the cart before the horse. Okay, they will put the cart before the horse. They will try to create it without learning how to create it. Remember I talked about the challenges earlier? They will actually, this right here is, I feel it's I'll say the right or wrong or indifferent, but I think it is the more intelligent way of doing it. It is learning these skills that we teach, that you learn, to create your very own course and mindset growth for busy moms, okay? She knows her audience because she has been there. She was a busy working mom, and then she's able to talk to busy working moms, okay? And it is a course on mindset growth, because 90% of this business is mindset. Absolutely mindset. It is mindset growth. Mindset is so important, because if you're beating yourself up, and you are beating up your own mind, you're getting in your own way, you are setting yourself up for failure. All right. You will lose. All right. I've been there. I can speak, this guy right here, I can speak firsthand of this. All right. I've been there. It's like, I have been at that point to where I have beat myself up. My mindset was at like nearly zero. I've been at rock bottom. I know what it's like. It sucks. But having just, somebody to be able on the outside to have this knowledge, it's invaluable. You can't, what price do you put on that? What price do you put on that? All right. You guys with me so far? You guys with me? Everybody with me? Everybody in the comments? Drop a number 6 if you guys are still with me. Drop a 6 in the comments if you guys are still with me so far. Drop a number 6 in the comments. Because now that you guys have seen these and knowing that this concept works, and it's not just from 1 or 2 people, it is thousands, tens of thousands of people are doing this. We got 6s in the comments. Fantastic. Okay. Using time as an excuse is normally hiding behind the fears, no time. Yeah, exactly. 1,000% right. So at this point right here, we have, it says 2 options, but I'm going to say 3. I'm going to say 3 options. You got three directions. Okay. We got some 6s here. Fantastic. All right. You can either take the information and do nothing with it. Okay. Some people will do that. Some people will just sit, they'll do nothing with it. Okay. They'll be in the same position that they were in. I'm not going to bash that. But the 2 big options, you can go at it alone, doing the same thing that you have been doing and getting the same results that you have been getting, which I'm not going to fault you for that. All right. I'm absolutely not going to fault you for that. You can go at it alone and do the same thing you have been doing. I'm not saying you're getting no results, but maybe you're just getting the same results. You're doing the same thing and not getting any traction. Okay. That's an option. Okay. I will absolutely not fault you for that. Or we can fast track it. We can, instead of going this way, we go this way. We take that hard right and get everything done for you and make money both ways with 100% profits. We're going to focus on option 2, obviously, but those are your choices, right? Those are your absolute choices. You can make money both ways, right? Either selling your own digital products or reselling a master resale rights course, or MER. MER. Resell a master resale rights license course. Okay. Those are a couple of different ways you can do this to make money. Okay. And solve problems. Because before I get into this, the definition of an entrepreneur, okay, this is the definition, is an individual that is able to use their skills to solve a problem and be successful with it. They're able to solve a problem that other people are unable or unwilling to solve on their own. That's an entrepreneur. And so what we're going to do is we're solving a problem right here. And so what we're going to do is we're going to look at some math here. Okay. We're going to talk some numbers. and I am horrible at Canva. And so don't hire me as a graphics designer. this A for effort, right? A for effort on these pictures, right? And so let's talk this scenario over here. Okay, let's talk this scenario over here. So you create your own digital product using the knowledge from this course, right? Or a course, whatever. It says this course. Let's say you take this specific course and you create your own digital asset. You create your own product. You learn the skills, right? And you decide, all right, I'm gonna create my own thing. I don't want to resell it. Okay, cool, awesome. And let's say round numbers, you have a $40 asset. Maybe it's like a $40 journal as an example. Okay, it's a digital journal for parents. Just hypothetical. Okay, let's say you just sell one a week, and we're just going to assume that there's 4 weeks in a month. Sometimes there's 5. All right, we're just going to assume nice round number, simple math. You sell one a week. That $40 a week. That's $160 a month. Okay, I know a lot of people that will be ecstatic with making a $40 sale a week. I know people, they would jump up and down screaming to make $40. I remember when I made my very first money online. I think I almost fainted, I almost passed out because I had been trying for years. Even before 2021, I'd been trying for years to make $1 and I couldn't even make a penny. And all of a sudden in 2021, I made my first dollars online. I almost blacked out. I couldn't believe it. I'm like, this is a real thing. Like, this is awesome. It wasn't $10,000. I mean, it was, and not, less than, a utility bill. It was a utility bill. And I'm just like, my God, it's like, okay, this works. Okay. What about 2 sales a week at $40? That's $320 a month. All right. With inflation going up and the cost of everything going up, that would be paramount. I mean, that is, some people could literally take that $320 a month and have groceries and then some, and then maybe pay a water bill or something like that, right? And then of course, we just keep multiplying it. Okay, 3 sales a week. You sell 3 of these a week at $40 a week. That's $408 a month. All right, and then if we take that to a sale a day, okay, we're just going to assume 30 days. All right, I know not every month has 30 days, but nice round numbers. $1,200 a month. That's a rent payment. All right, 2 sales a day, $40, $2,400 a month, $3,600 a month. You just keep going on and on and on and on, okay, and so on and so on and so on, okay. They're showing you the exponential power, even if you create, because we're seeing people like crushing with, I call it low ticket offers, but we're seeing people like dominating with offers at $30, $40, $97, $100. We're seeing people like crushing it with not having $1,000 offers. Okay, so I just want to show you that math. So that is an option. That is a route you can go. Okay, I will not fault you for that. Or you make the choice, and this is all choice. You decide, okay, this is too valuable. I have to share this with the world. Okay, I absolutely have to share it. Okay, this is too good for me to keep to myself. I want to be able to change other people's lives, just like I changed mine. And of course, you decide to resell for 100% profit. Okay, you get a sale per week at $400. Let's say it's a $400 asset, right? Let's say it's $400. You learn how to market and sell that. That is $1,600 a month. Again, assuming 30 days. $1,600 a month. Boom, just 1 a week. 2 a week, $3,200 a month. 3 a week, $4,800 a month. Okay, I'm just saying what is possible. Not saying you will do this, because remember I talked about the disclaimer earlier. Mileage will vary. Okay, but just saying, if you are at that point and you learn these skills, they're showing you what the math and visualize, actually visualize, and whether just being in your own head, actually visualizing what can happen when you start crunching the numbers and doing the math. Okay, because numbers don't lie. The data doesn't lie. All right. So what is that fast track? Okay, I'm going to give you guys that fast track right now. Okay, you guys ready for it? Lucky sevens, lucky number sevens in the chat. I don't do casino. I don't do gambling. I don't do casino much. I have, but let's drop some sevens. Let's do lucky number sevens. Lucky number sevens. We're doing number 7. 7, 7, 7, 7. All right. What we have today, we're getting to the end of this. All right, we're at the end. And so, what is that fast track? That fast track is me being able to partner up with the course creators of Simply Passive. Okay, and I'm gonna get into a little bit of that. I'm not gonna spend a lot of time on that because I'll spend a little bit of time on that. Okay, but I'm also giving you personalized bonus one-on-one 30-day coaching with me at no extra charge for the coaching. Okay. 0. You will get personalized 30 days of coaching one-on-one with me in private Zooms. you can ring it, you can milk it for all it is for 30 days, get all your questions, get everything done in a private Zoom live once a week for 30 days with yours truly. That is one of the bonuses, okay? But you're probably asking yourself, who created Simply Passive and what is it about, okay? It's I'm going to highlight the two creators of Simply Passive, Sheila and Kristen here, two amazing young ladies who obviously felt the same thing that a lot of us feel, that there was a void, in the digital marketing space that lacked simplicity. All right, it lacked beginner friendly. All right, and that's the thing. It's like, I see a lot of things that are just way overcomplicated. All right, it's just way too much. All right, I will not bash any program. Absolutely not. I'm just telling you as a reporter what I've seen. I've seen programs that have hundreds and hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of videos, which I think is a lot, right? That's a lot to take in. Even if you do it one at a time, I feel that's daunting to an extent. But that is my own personal experience. I'm not going to speak for anybody else. But if it's beginner friendly, right? Not just simplistic, but beginner friendly. That's what these two young ladies were after. And Sheila on the left, Kristen on the right, they have done an amazing job creating this beginner friendly, simplistic approach to digital learning. And I am excited to partner up with them and to be able to offer these exclusive bonuses. But before we get to that, we're going to scroll down here, and I'm just going to give you guys like a quick anatomy of Simply Passive if you have not seen it, or maybe you're on the fence, you're like, well, what is it? So when I talk simplicity, we're getting simplicity, okay? This is a beginner-friendly model that is designed to get you up and running and get your business up and going, maybe in an hour, maybe 2 hours. It depends. So just like a little quick anatomy here, there is a quick start guide. Of course, it takes you through the step-by-step, the step-by-step process of getting going and building your own digital business. All right, and taking advantage of the digital course business model. All right, positioning yourself, branding yourself, because I feel that it's not just turn around buying and reselling a course. Okay, it is transformational. It is branding yourself. It is choosing your audit, choosing a niche, right? Maybe you are into fitness. Maybe you are marriage. Maybe you're wanting to help people save marriages. Maybe you are, helping people, first time dating, that type of thing, or, whatever the case may be, if you're, keto, or maybe you're real estate, or anyone, let's say, choosing a niche, right? Choosing a niche is super important to be able to get started, because if you do not have those foundations in place, you're just going to fumble through and end up stumbling along the way. And I don't want that. And of course, right here, it's more of the technical stuff, creating and optimizing your Instagram. Their platform of focus is Instagram, because we're all seeing the power of Instagram currently. We're all seeing how powerful that is, being on that platform and being able to get your voice out there. And of course, there is some technical aspect right here, but I went through this myself, and it is very, very beginner friendly and easy to digest. Okay, because I had never used StanStore before. I probably would have, even though I had to have a tech background, I would have fumbled my way through it, and I did not. And that's just a testament to Sheila and Kristen here of Simply Passive, who created this one lesson. It's one lesson, and I think it's like 5, 6 minutes. It is not that, they're not that long. Okay, a lot of these are not not really like 30, 40, 50 minutes. It does not exist. One thing right here is I want to highlight this section right here. Okay, there's decisions right here that you can make as far as creating your own digital products or reselling. They talk about that decision you make. Learning Canva. Okay, Canva is a great software. I stink at Canva. I do. I stink at Canva. But having this knowledge right here and having this already in place for me helped me speed up all my processes. Okay. And, because I actually told somebody just yesterday, I was like, yeah, I'm really good at the tech stuff, but I'm honestly not that great at graphics design and being that visual. Okay. I'm not that good at it, but I'm getting the education myself, learning how to do that so I can be better at creating digital product using Canva. Okay, I'm getting better at that, and I am improving every single day. And so that's great, because everybody has deficiencies somewhere. Like I'm deficient in a lot of the graphic stuff. Okay, so I lean a lot on tech. I lean on a little bit of AI to help me out, but leveraging tools like Canva has really helped me a lot. Okay, even at my level, it's helped me. There's still things that I find that will help me to, fix those deficiencies. Okay. But right here is a big one. This is exciting right here. I know a lot of people. Give me an 8 if you are excited about the idea of not having to put your face online. If the thought of putting your face online terrifies you, drop an 8 in the comments. If that just makes your stomach, maybe it just makes your stomach turn and gives you so much anxiety that you do not want to put your face out there online. There is an entire 2-part module on faceless marketing. Being able to build a personal brand online without putting your face on camera, right? Without doing that, without putting your face on camera at all. Give me an 8 in the comments if that is you. If you're like, nope, I am not showing my face. I am not putting myself out there. Nope. You can do that. All right. That is very powerful. We are seeing how powerful it is. Of course, you guys saw my screenshot from earlier of my Instagram where I'm putting out more faceless content. Okay. I'm doing more faceless marketing. That is a very real thing now. And that is a very, very popular thing. And if you would have asked me this a couple of years ago, I would have said, you're nuts. I would say there's no way. I would say there's absolutely no way you can build a business unless you put yourself out there and be the face of your brand. I used to think that. I absolutely used to think that, okay? I'm not immune to that. I know a lot of people have too. They realize, like, holy crap, like you can really do this without showing your face? Yep. And we're seeing proof of it. We saw showed you guys all kinds of results right there. There's a lot of people there. They are not showing their face online. Absolutely not. And then, of course, down here, we're going to get down to the very end. I'm going to slide that up a little bit. Mindset and time management. I talked about this earlier. Mindset and time management are super important. Mindset and time management are like cornerstones. They are cornerstones of life and business. Remember, I talked about 90%. 90% is mindset. 90% of running a business and building this legacy is all about up here. It's the 6 inches of space between your ears. I usually lead with this. Okay, I would lead with this. I would definitely, if I were to go in here, I would definitely go here first and foremost. I usually tell people don't skip around, but if you get into this, I say start here. Start with this. Start with these two. Start with mindset, okay? And then, of course, as you go through, I would then add in time management to that because I remember what it was like. I faced that challenge of working a 9-to-5 job, having a full-time job, and building this. And I know a lot of you guys still have that too. Okay, I know that that's a very, very real thing. It's having that, how do I make time for this? How can I make this work? All right, I have kids, I have a job, I have family, I have this, I have these obligations, they have sports, this, that, and the other thing. I know I've been there. All right, I've been able to get my results that I've had over the years while working a full-time job. So time management is very important. Do not skip that. Do not skip time management at all. Whether it's learning from me, because I've taught that inside of the Wealth Warriors community here. I've talked about it on coaching calls. I'm talking about it right now. Time management. Okay. There are ways to where you can maximize the use of your time, whether that's using a software, whether that's having like a physical calendar printed out. There's so many different ways to manage your time. And a lot of that's being disciplined too. A lot of that is absolutely being disciplined and being dedicated to this. All right. And finally, wrapping up, it is automation and scaling your business. Now, somebody may be coming into this business having already an established audience. That does happen. All right. A lot of people you see come in just absolutely crushing it. They may have an established audience. All right. But maybe they are spending way too much time on the business and not really letting the business work for them. And so for the more advanced people, there is automation and scale. This is one that I'm glad it's at the very end because it needs to stay at the end. All right. This is when you get to a point to where you're got so much on the front end, like so much massive that it's eating up all your time to where you can then add automations and scale it to where it does like the technical stuff for you. All right, it's still your voice, but if you're sending out messages, replying to comments, this right here can automate that, but then still keep that personal touch. Does that make sense? All right, and then of course there is a legal and tax guide, but again, it is important to know that the guides are just meant to reiterate the point to consult legal and tax professionals whenever you create your own asset like this. Consult, because I do not offer legal advice. I do not offer tax advice. I don't, I am not guaranteeing anything. Consult professionals, consult lawyers, consult accountants, consult consult the tax pros if you need any help in that regard. Okay. And so now that we're at the end of that, I want to actually go into my, how you can take advantage of this. All right. Because the other problem that I see that I want to solve today is that a lot of people, I've seen this comment over and over and over again, that people bought something from a marketer, from an influencer, and then they were never heard from again. They were completely ghosted. They were left high and dry. They cannot contact anybody. And so what I'm after today is to not only, I'm not here to say, here, buy my course. No, what I want to do is give you guys an opportunity, give you guys a chance, give you guys that fast track start. Okay. So if you guys are ready for this, drop a number 10, number 10 in the comments. Okay. Drop a 10, drop 10 in the comments. Okay. Perfect 10. We're going to wrap this up with a perfect 10. And so for the next 10 people, okay, the next 10 people that get in on this, okay, that pick up this Simply Passive course from me, will not only get the ability to unlock master resale rights. You unlock that, okay? You get all of the knowledge, you get all of the done for you resources, okay? To where you don't have to worry about the tech. You don't have to worry about coming up with a business model. You do not have to worry about, I will help you with the marketing, okay? I am personalizing and personally providing my one-on-one coaching for 30 days free. So you get that bonus. That is you and me in Zoom, one-on-one, okay? It is one-on-one. You get me once a week for 30 days, completely free. I would charge maybe $2-3 grand for that. But no, that I am not even, I'm waiving that. Okay. That is first 10 people. Yeah, it's thank you. So I had the ability to get on Zooms with you and one-on-one, private. You get to pick my brain. You get to ask me questions. I will give you advice. I will consult you. I will coach you. I hold you accountable and make sure that you are on the right track, because I do not want you guys to be on an island. Okay. Being in this space is a lonely world sometimes. It can be very lonely. And my goal is to not have that loneliness. Okay. And so you're probably thinking, okay, 30 days, great. What about after 30 days? Okay. Not only will you have, one thing I neglected to mention is like you do get access to the Simply Passive community. Okay. Where you do get direct access to talk to course creators. You get access to network and have that community with other people, tens of thousands of people, right? But here we go. That is, you get that. That's included. And then you also get one-on-one coaching with me free for 30 days. Okay. Solves that problem. Solve that problem of, okay, what do I do? Okay. And then what? Yeah, but this fixes that. This fixes a yeah, but. Okay. I am proud to announce a brand new exclusive online community for those that execute, take action, invest in themselves, the digital success revolution. This is a brand new community I created that you will get for free if you pick up Simply Passive today. And this right here is powerful, and I can take you guys through. I'll take you guys through a quick demo of that. So
Jack, Chris, send me the link too in the private chat.
So
I can post it. A link for this so I can post it for you.
Okay, cool. Yeah, I'll get that to you. And so this is a private community that I built from scratch. Okay, I literally just built this. Okay, and so just to show you guys that everybody starts from zero, I literally built this from scratch. Okay, you are going to get never before seen trainings. You get Q&A. You get to basically be a part of a unique community that I have built myself as a bonus. Okay, this is an absolute bonus whenever you pick up Simply Passive. And just so that way you guys can see this, I want to take you through this community that I created right here. This is it right here. This is the private digital success revolution community that you cannot get access to unless it's from me. You can only get access to this. And so I have created a place to where you can come in and ask your questions, come in and share your wins, come in and just chat. You know, if you want to have a conversation with somebody here, we have it's like a public. It's a community driven forum, more or less, but it looks eerily similar to another platform. I know it looks very, very similar, but I literally have just started this. As you can see, this is a brand new community. I'm really excited about this. Put a lot of thought, a lot of time into this, and of course, right here, not only do we have this, we have general chat, Q&As, social sharing, wins. We have all that. And of course, under here, I have some exclusive courses right here. Of course, I am the admin, so you're not going to see this, but I literally have a start here section to where, how do I get started? I start here. And then just some basics, okay? Some basics to get you going. I've created some unique trainings that you're not going to find anywhere else. So just like the basics, right? So I have in here as an example, okay? You go in and look at this course right here, Mindset 101. Instagram bio optimization, my preferred editing app. So like if you click on this, you actually get a course from me on what apps you need. What do you need? What do you need to get started? Okay. The big one right here. What is the first piece of content you need to create? Because a lot of people say that is a common question. I don't know what to create. I do not know what to create. What is that first piece of content? Okay. It is right here. I literally give you guys that first piece of content, especially if you're starting from the beginning. And then, of course, my my direct messaging, my unique direct messaging framework is right here. And then, of course, I have some bonus trainings here. These are not really tied to basics, a little bit more advanced, a little bit more exclusive. Though those are going to be just some additional bonus trainings. And then this is going to grow. This is absolutely going to grow. If you are already in Simply Passive, we will talk. We'll talk about that. Send me a message, okay? Because this is not a free community. Okay, this is not a free community. So if you guys do want on this, and this is I've not announced this. Okay, I have not announced what I'm about to tell you because I may be able to work something out. If you already are in Simply Passive, send me a message and let's talk. Okay, let's talk about it. Okay, if you are already in Simply Passive, but if you are not in Simply Passive, you will get this completely free. You will get my one-on-one coaching for free. Okay, this I could easily charge $500 a month for this. I could easily charge because this right here, I'm pouring my knowledge. I am pouring my knowledge into these offers. I'm pouring my knowledge, my years of experience. Okay, a lot of it comes from my 20 years in IT. All right, a lot of it comes from that. So remember I said earlier, I'm combining the old school with the new school. This is how we do it. Okay, this is how we do it. And
also just sorry to interrupt, and people may not know, right? As coaches, not just me and Nate, like every coach on our team, they also invested in other mentorship program to level up their skills. Just in the past, I think 2 months alone, Coach Chris has invested over a couple $1,000s in other like Instagram mentorship program. So you are getting the full knowledge. Okay, Chris already done the work for you.
Right. I've invested in the software. I've invested in the systems because I built the systems myself. All right, I built the systems. I'm hosting it myself. This is literally my baby, so to speak. Okay, as a parent, I can understand. This is my entity. All right, I created this myself. I'm literally putting my put it all in. Put my chips in. I've invested in mentors. I've had mentors even going back to the early to mid 2000s. Okay, 14, 15 years ago, I had mentors. Okay. And so if you are already in Simply Passive and you guys want access to this community, we will talk. We will come up with something. Okay. Because I was actually brainstorming that idea of having a membership for people that are already in Simply Passive. I cannot give you the one-on-one coaching. I cannot do that. that is a deal that I literally undercut myself. The one-on-one coaching, that is my, that is giving you my time. That is unique to the Simply Passive bonus. Okay. But if you want in the community, send me a message. We'll talk. Is that fair? Is that reasonable? All right. We'll talk about that because I do have some ideas, but yeah, this right here, completely free. You pick up Simply Passive, not going to cost you any extra. You're not going to get like a surprise charge one day. It's like not going to surprise. Hey, this community is $300 now. No. I will give you access to this community forever if you pick up Simply Passive. The community, like the one-on-one coaching, is 30 days. The community, as long as you want to be there, it's forever. And one of the only ways you can get that is if you have Simply Passive. One-on-one coaching for life. Yes. You get my one-on-one coaching for 30 days. Okay. I'm going to clear that up right now. Okay. I'm not going to give away now one-on-one coaching for life. You get one-on-one coaching for 30 days. The community is for life. Community is, if you want in the community, I will give you access to the community. Okay. But yeah, if you already have Simply Passive, and I'm just going to read it, if you already have Simply Passive with one of the community, it is not going to be free, but we will talk. We will talk because I have an option for that. Okay. I do have a membership option for that to where you can get into this community. Okay. So I do have a membership option. And so we will discuss that privately. And of course, if you guys have any questions, you can message me directly. If you guys have any questions about any of this training, in the bonuses, anything like that, send me a message and we will talk. Okay. You guys, are we cool? Can I put the link? Can we get the link to pick up Simply Passive for people, or how do you guys want to handle that? You guys are muted. Both of you.
Guys, send it to me.
All right, I'll send it to you. Here, I'll just send it to you right now, Nate.
Yeah, send it to me. So that's why I was asking earlier. So
all right, yeah. Cool,
ready for you.
All right, that's okay. I wasn't ready either. So this is what happens, guys. We do this on the fly. We are adapting and we are growing.
Oh, you guys are very relaxing. I have my credit card ready in hand and you don't even have a link. Let's go.
This is how prepared I am. All right, this is it. There, I just sent it to you guys.
This offer is a steal, man. You guys get in Coach Chris personal one-on-one for 30 days. That's crazy. That's
and this community for life. Nate, I sent it to them. You guys, Daniel's got his credit card in hand.
Where did you send it?
I sent it in Messenger.
Oh shit, I'm not on Messenger on this.
I sent it to our group of Messenger.
I'm not on Facebook on this chat. Send it over to me, Daniel.
Okay, I sent it to Daniel too. Yeah.
I'm on Facebook Messenger on this computer, not on this computer.
Oh, no, on this one. Okay.
I use WhatsApp and everything on this computer. WhatsApp.
I'm going to tell you guys what it is, and then they're going to put it in the chat. See, this is how prepared I am. ChrisMcManamy.com/Simply Passive.
I'm dropping it right now. Yeah.
Yeah, he dropped that in there. Okay. It's ChrisMcManamy.com/Simply Passive. You can get Simply Passive from me. And then also one-on-one coaching for 30 days and my brand new Digital Success Revolution community to where you get bonus trainings. I may even throw in group coaching calls, maybe just a little nugget there. I've never announced that either. I have not announced that. Okay, that is nowhere public. I have not sent that to my email list. I have not done that in other trainings. There might be a group coaching call or two sprinkled in the community live in a Zoom. So I'm just going to throw that out there. That may be a thing coming up. And so that's the thing.
Me and Nate told you guys this is special offer, okay? So grab it while it's available. If you guys want it, you can also send Coach Chris a personal message on Facebook. And he can personally onboard you into his special offer.
Yep, absolutely. Yeah, I built the systems out, so I'll make sure you guys get in. Of course, there are going to be technical hurdles, technical hiccups. I get it. But yeah, I'm accessible in Messenger. I'm a message away. If you guys have any questions or, need like elaboration on anything or, want to see more of the community, I'll be more than happy to show you guys. But I want to get you guys in, get you guys going and get you guys started because I want to see everybody messaging me saying I quit my 9-to-5 job in 2024. I want to see you guys say I fired my boss. And we are going to do that. We do that together. That is absolutely. And so this right here, I believe this right here fills even more voids that I found. But I'm going to shut up. I don't want to talk too long because I will ramble. But yeah, if you guys have any questions, send me a message.
Cool. Yeah, that was a great presentation. I hope you guys do walk away with some value, okay? Especially if you're a beginner. What's the best way ahead of you, right? Because right now, you see me and Nate and also a bunch of our students and also people outside of our program jumping into digital marketing space, selling master resale rights product. People are getting crazy results. Nate, right?
Oh yeah,
that's wild.
Even faceless, with face, showing your face, not showing your face. It's insane. The online space is incredible right now, and it's just getting bigger and bigger because so many people. I don't know about y'all, but up here in Canada, it's almost impossible to find a job right now. It's literally almost impossible. There's lineups almost a kilometer long for like job applications and stuff.
Well,
like,
right.
It's crazy. People who lived here or born here in Canada can't even find jobs right now. If you have a job and you quit, it's going to be so hard for you to find a job here in Canada. And it is nuts.
Yeah.
And people have no other option. You're going to have to start working online.
Right. And I'm seeing that even like people that do apply for jobs, that are, people that can't get jobs, like either they get denied or the employers are squatting. They're like squatting and they're not opening things up. And so it's frustrating, because there's people that do want to work. And then now people are like, you know what? Screw that. I'm going online. I'm doing it myself. It's like, you know what? Sometimes, and I actually put this post out on first. Sometimes you have to roll the sleeves up and do it yourself. And so that by going on that, but I'm here to help you get. We are all here, not just me. Nate, Daniel, all the other coaches. We are here to help you guys, and you guys do not have to do it alone. But it's the job. People can't find jobs, or people trying to get jobs that can't. It is a no-win situation.
Yeah, I see that right now we still have 9 people on the live. So if you guys have any questions, right, drop them down below. And if you are thinking about to get started and you want to have that faster kickstart, right, pick up this Coach Chris offer. He's going to be personally helping you for 30 days, get you everything set up, right? He's going to be jumping on the call with you. Make sure you have no questions, okay? Especially you need that kind of personal support when you first get started, okay? When you first get started. Yep.
Absolutely. So yeah, that was it. I was trying not to silence. It's like
Chris for coming on. I just want to say a huge thank you for coming on. Major value, guys. If you haven't, go rewatch that. Right, major values. Thank you, Chris, for bringing that on. I'm just gonna remove this freaking banner. You guys, if you want that, go smash Chris. Go hit that from his link right here. Let me just remove this freaking thing for a second. Hide that. Big things are happening again too, though. Okay, this is Rise with Wealth Warriors every Thursday. Next week we don't know exactly yet how we're going to be doing Rise with the Wealth Warriors yet, because Facebook is taking away third-party apps, so we'll no longer be able to run StreamYard through for our Rise with Wealth Warriors. It may be just inside the Facebook group here inside Wealth Warriors community, right? The passive community, right? It might just be in here for Rise with Wealth Warriors. If not, it's going to be on a Zoom, right?
I have an idea. I mean, how many of you guys want to jump on the Zoom call with me and Nate next week? Maybe we try Zoom. Yeah, get everybody on the call on the Zoom.
Yeah, I have a technical idea.
We probably are doing it on a Zoom, and people won't be able to interact next week until after, because we are coming on next week. We'll be Rise with Wealth Warriors with Jonathan Montoya. Jonathan Montoya is coming on next week, and we are doing a step-by-step walkthrough with me, who hates technology. Literally hate setting up shit. I hate doing all the funnel back end stuff.
He hates it.
But I will be setting it up. If I can do this with Jonathan Montoya, any one of you can do this, okay? So we're going to be actually implementing the Funnel Freedom, Jonathan's new Funnel Freedom software, into our 3-day affiliate battle plan challenge in day 2, which also... perfect time to announce it, y'all. We haven't even announced this inside of our own community yet. But our 3-day affiliate battle plan challenge is 100% free now. It's free. We made our course free. It's a free lead magnet for us, not only our students, but it's a full-on course, like a full-on course. And we're giving it away free. It's not only that, but it's interactive as well, right? It's actually, we've put a lot of work into it. And yeah, we made the 3-day affiliate battle plan free. So y'all can start promoting that as a free course, just like you see like Brian Brewer and Jonathan Montoya promoting these free courses. This is a full-on 3-day course where Daniel's in day 1. Jonathan will be in day 2 with me putting together Funnel Freedom. And then day 3 is with me showing you guys what methods are currently working inside with us, our coaches and stuff, what's working for us right now. What's working on TikTok, what's working on IG, what's working on Facebook, right? We literally go through that through the day 3 affiliate battle plan, and that's 100% free. If you guys want it, reach out, comment to me and Daniel. We'll hit you up, give you guys that as well. It's now also free to be a Wealth Warriors affiliate. If you want to be an affiliate for us, go grab that free course, right? And we'll walk you guys through everything, right? Other than that, next week, Jonathan Montoya, watch out for that announcement. It will be happening here tomorrow. Tomorrow, Saturday, one of the two, but we will be announcing that one because Funnel Freedom is an awesome software and we can't wait to implement that in our 3-day. Go get it.
One more thing, since they brought it out, okay, you want to make sure you guys definitely tune on to next week's Rise with the Wealth Warriors and see how Jonathan walk Nate through step by step, right? Jump through all the technical hurdle, right? In a very quick and easy way, okay? And for people who are in Funnel Freedom right now, also stay tuned because we are talking to Jonathan's team and very possible that we're going to offer you an option that you can actually take our 3-day challenge course and brand yourself, okay? So more details will be coming out next week.
Yeah, guys, so we're literally big things happening, right? Oh, live discontinued due to inactivity. Kicked off TikTok. Yeah, guys, so that was our $17 course that we used to have. It's now free, okay? So with that awesome lead magnet for y'all who are promoting Wealth Warriors. Even if you're not promoting Wealth Warriors, it's great. Here you guys go. Teach anybody who you want to learn. Here's a free course for you guys to give away pretty much.
Right. It's a great way to get an affiliate marketing business up and running in less than 3 days.
Yeah.
Literally,
teach you guys affiliate marketing and teach you how to use Warrior Plus and everything inside of it, guys.
Right.
So literally it's there. So I'm super pumped about that one. I actually have to go announce that to our students now inside of school so they all know, right? After that, if you guys hit up Chris for that Simply Passive deal, it's literally an opportunity you guys don't want to give up. Hit him up for that freaking one-on-one coaching and everything like that. He's got an amazing offer for y'all. Hit him up for that. Until then, if you guys have any questions, you know who to reach out to. Until then, we'll see you all next week and have an amazing weekend. Catch y'all later.
Cheers.
Yeah,